Hey there, I have watched two of the YouTube channels I subscribe to call it quits this week because their mental health has been so negatively affected by comments on their content. Well, I'm here to give you some perspective on how to deal with negativity as one of the original content creators from the original social media radio. For 36 years, I've been an on-air DJ at radio stations across America, and I have dealt with that one thing that you can't find a place on earth that doesn't exist, and that's people. I've been saying this for years, and you already know this. People suck. They're mean, they're jealous, they're petty, self-serving, unhappy, unethical, and in a lot of cases, just downright fucking stupid. And yet here we are trying to serve them content for them to enjoy and participate in because without an audience, what's the point in creating content? If you're attempting content creation as more than a hobby, then you need to understand a few things about audiences that I have a unique perspective on. As a morning radio host, I have to expose myself to a listenership that will either love me or hate me, and trust me, there are plenty that do. There is no gray area there. One of the hardest things to learn as a radio personality or content creator online is to be yourself. Like all radio DJs, I copied who I thought sounded cool or funny, and it took years to develop my own style that didn't sound like everyone else. I had to have the confidence that what I was saying and how I was saying it would be enough to attract and hold an audience. And through trial and error, I discovered which aspects of my personality that I needed to accentuate and which ones I needed to quell. The feedback was ratings, the feedback was phone calls, the feedback was instantaneous, and that was well before online social media. So you, as a content creator, need to understand some things about the people who make up your audience. Your content will either attract an audience or it won't, period. Whatever you choose your subject matter to be, or if you are specifically a personality-based creator, you'll either gain a following or you won't. And if you gain that following and it's you being you, and remember, that's an incredibly hard thing to do, then you have won the battle. Truly, you have won. And how lucky are you today that whatever your niche is, you will have someone out there that is interested in it. But with that comes the downside, the hate. And let me throw my fingers up in quotes about hate. They don't really hate you. They don't know you. And their only goal is to disrupt your flow with negativity. That's why I get pissed when creators and radio personalities get upset or acknowledge these haters. You've given them exactly what they wanted. That's their content creation, getting you to doubt your own efforts. Do you think you're the only creator that they've spammed today? The true members of your audience have found you and will be loyal to you if you remain true to yourself, true to your content, and true to your commitment. We have several old sayings in radio that I think you should remember when you jump into your comments. 1, if you live by the ratings, you'll die by the ratings. Which means if you're too invested in minute-by-minute monitoring about your content and how it's playing, then you're going to stress yourself into a lot of doubt. Let your content breathe. If you love your content, others will as well, or they won't. But you won't know that for a long period of time, and that's part of building an audience. And look, as a content creator, you don't have a boss who can fire you if your ratings fall off. You're your own boss, and that makes you the luckiest person in the world. Oh, and that other saying is, those who can do and those who can't can fuck off? Or is that teach? Let me close with this about mental health. Supposedly, we are in a mental health crisis. And that has been facilitated and exacerbated by social media. We need to be judged, and yet we can't seem to handle it when we are. Understand this. The online people that are affecting your mental health so substantially that you're ready to quit what you're doing aren't the people that you love and love you. Like I said earlier, they are mean, jealous, petty, self-serving, unhappy, unethical, and in a lot of cases, just downright fucking stupid. They can't affect any aspect of your real life in any substantive way, so don't let them. You are so much better than that and them. I wish you the best of luck. If you ever need to talk about this kind of stuff, please reach out to me in the comments and I'll call and we'll have a chat about your confidence level and why you should never quit what you're doing.